Hi, good afternoon. My name is Carlos Gomez, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I came to know Christ in 1996. I was in a small church by my house, and after a glorious ceremony, I stood up and I just accepted Christ at that moment. And lo and behold, that day, they took me outside and they put me in the tank. They submerged me, and I came back as a follower of Jesus Christ. I've been hiding from God for a long time, making bad decisions in my life. I came back to church and with my wife, and we started going to Castle Hills Church, now with Mission City Church. And over years, I come to meet a lot of people. But when I met Tim Tolosa here in the Faith and Finance class, it really made a big impact in my life. I'm not very secure with giving money away, but through this Faith and Finance class, I've learned that it's a good thing to give, and it feels very good to do so. Not just of my money, but of my time as well. But that money that we give, those resources that God provides us with, that He trusts us to shepherd, we use that money in our church to build relationships. That's much like what we do in Faith and Finance. It's one of our keys that God is changing our life in relationships and in our money. And that's important. And building those relationships through giving creates a better community for our church. I've learned to save some money and actually save some money and take my wife on a small trip. I've actually paid off some small credit cards that I had, some small debt. I still have my large debt, but I'm working at that. You can't eat an elephant with one bite. You gotta take one bite at a time. So we're getting through that, and we're working on it together. I think a lot of people are intimidated by it because it's money and it's personal. But God knows your heart, and God knows what's going on. And God's gonna help you. And when you turn to these people in Stitch Ministry, they're there to help us. And they help you to understand that money it's not really just your money, it's God's money for God's work. And we can just share what we are going through to help other people.